the other thing I really enjoyed was the opening ceremony with Carl.
Yeah, that was
the
great.
smoking ceremony. I thought that led it in really, really well. And you could see by the people that were here, like we had the doctor from the Leukaemia Foundation, Dr. Panda from ECH, the mayor.
Yeah.
And as he was smoking it, and the birds flew over, and he goes, "See, even the birds are here."
The
You know,
lady from Gardening Australia too.
oh, Sophie Thompson, wasn't
Sophie
she a cracker?
Yeah.
There would be like programs running throughout the day, like
Yeah.
they could help grow up, like thought of growing native plants for vegetation.
Yeah.
But people could just come at any time of the day and either participate in that.
The people that we brought forget that you can just sit outside even if there's a bit of wind. It doesn't have to be perfect weather to enjoy the outside. It completely changed the way they looked at their day.
Ecotherapies and outdoor therapies are good for mental health and physical health.
Just from council perspective too, it's like we've got this fabulous space here. And I mean, you only have to listen to the birds and look at the trees. The sun's shone every time we've been out here, and it's nearly winter. And just to use this garden, have the community garden people engaged with everyone that's been here, have to work for the dole guys, engaging with ECH and Leukaemia Foundation people. It's just been,
The
been a
dogs
really worthwhile
walking by,
experience.
Yeah, and everybody forgot about their illness. Everybody.
Yeah.
You come here and you see them.
Yeah.
Just smiling and meeting new people and realizing they have got something to say.
Yeah. And what I absolutely loved was the mix of our communities. So there was no age barriers, there was no
there's
gender
something with it,
barriers.
Yeah.
When we were discussing it, that people be the best version of themselves.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Put any expectations on anybody. So
Yeah.
giving people meaning by reinvesting in the project. You can see people helping other people and finding meaning
Yeah.
that way. The people from the Leukaemia Foundation who have come, they're always so hesitant to come to groups like this because they're scared. They spend their whole time such a long time being ill and isolated and nervous about talking to people because people, judge them for being sick and they're scared of them. But coming into here, you've seen them received by safe, with open arms almost. We're all safe and nobody's really focusing on their illness anymore. And them opening up even over just one session.
It's a bit of an opportunity just to be normal.
Yeah.
The best moment for me was when we built that wicking bed.
Yeah.
And at the end we got people from Leukaemia and the people from ECH all with their hands in there. I got some fantastic pictures that I was prickling on the back of my neck.
Every single week someone said, "Oh, I learned something new," and that's fantastic for a 91-year-old person to go home and say, "Oh, that was really interesting, I learned something new," is fantastic. Just seemed that they walked through that gate and immediately got to know who else was there, and they didn't need to save a seat for their friend, or which sometimes happens in group situations. And I thought that was a really positive thing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The inspiration that the people who work with our members got from this program. So people were trying to be the person the accompanier, and so usually that doesn't happen like that.
Yeah,
and they got some really good ideas.
And we knew it was working because when we'd take them back to ECH, they were asking all these questions and they'd go back. And what they were doing was telling the activity assistants back at ECH what a good time they had. And in the end we had activity assistants changing the days they wanted to work so they could start bringing them down here.
Yeah.
It's the social interaction. I think that's
Imagine how much
that's
you
a
can learn.
big part of what we've achieved. Yes, we're sitting there weaving, but as people were weaving, they were sharing their stories. And Janice Ridney and her daughter, they shared lots of interesting stories with us as well.
Yeah, there was a lot to look forward to. Wednesday mornings were great, and it's been great for a lot of people. And I think I think what we did was figure out a really great way for lots of people to engage really comfortably and clearly. It's been a success in my eyes.